Good morning students. In last class we had discussed about some applications of linear equations in one variable. In today's class we are going to some more problems. See, the fifth problem tells us that the sum of three consecutive multiples of 11 is 363. Find this. What this question is telling me is the sum of three consecutive multiples of 11. Multiples of 11 means what? The multiples of 11 are 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66. Yes or no? These are nothing but the multiples of 11. But what they are told here is that if we add three multiples of 11, that to consecutive. Consecutive means next number. Now see, what is the consecutive of 11 here? 22. Consecutive means next number. Okay. So these are three consecutive multiples of 11. This also we can tell 44, 55 and 66 are three consecutive multiples of 11. Consecutive means it should be in after 11 22 will come. No, consecutive means it should be next number we can tell. Now if you add three consecutive multiples of 11, we are getting answer 363. But we don't know which number are those. They told to find out that number only. What we will do is see a solution. We will assume the first, let the first multiple of 11 is x. If the first we took, let the first multiple of 11 is x we took, means the next multiple will be what, student? The next multiple will be x plus 11, and next to this multiple will be what? X plus 11 plus 11, that is x plus 22. Okay. Now we got three consecutive multiples of 11, that is we assumed it as x, x plus 11, x plus 22. The three multiples consecutive multiples of 11 be x, x plus 11, x plus 22. Okay. Now what they given the condition? Given, say given sum means what? Addition. Sum of three consecutive multiples of 11 is 363. Okay. So that is, sum means addition. We will do the addition of the three consecutive numbers, x plus 1 plus of x plus 22 is equal to 363. So what it will become? X plus 11. We simply remove here bracket. Now see, like terms can be added in an algebra, yes or no? 1x plus 1x plus 1x is 3x plus 11 plus 22 is 33 is equal to 363. Now see, 3x is equal to, now we know how to solve this equation. Okay, we know how to solve the linear equation in one variable. We know how to find the solution of this. What we will do? You keep 3x here only because we want to know the value of x. This 33 we are going to transpose here. If you transpose, the sign will going to be changed. that is 363 minus 33. 3x is equal to, what is 363 minus 33? 3 minus 3 is 0, 6 minus 3 is 3, 3, it is 330. So this implies, see here, now we want to know the value of x here, okay. Now if I want to know the value of x, I don't want this 3 here. What I will do? We will divide both sides by 3. What it will become? Divide both sides by 3. 3 will get cancelled. Here 3 ones are 3, 1 tens are. So this implies x is equal to 110. Okay, x value we got 110. So what we can write here? Therefore 3 consecutive multiples of 11 are. What is that? First we took x, next we took x plus 11, next is x plus 22, that is, what is x here? 110. Next 110 plus 11, next is 110 plus 22. What is that? 110 plus 11 is what? 121. Next is 110 plus 22. 0 plus 2 is 2, 1 plus 2 is 3, 132. So these are the 3 consecutive number. What they told? Find the 3 consecutive multiples of 11 such that the sum of these consecutive multiples of 11 is 363. Add this, we will do verification. 110 plus 121 plus 132. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. 1, 2, 3. We got 363, no? Means we have done correct. Okay. What we got here? The 3 consecutive multiples of 11 are 110, 121 and 132. So this is about the 5th one answer. Now we will see 6th problem. Take down. The difference between two whole numbers is 66. The ratio of the two numbers is 2:5. What are the two numbers? Now see here students, the 6th question tells us that the difference between two whole numbers is 66. Take two whole numbers, the difference between two whole number is 66. Again what they given? The ratio of the two numbers, whatever two whole number difference is 66, no? Their ratio is 2:5. What are the two numbers? We have to find out which numbers has those. If you subtract two numbers, we are getting answer 66. Again, the two whole numbers ratio is 2:5. We have to find out which number are those. see a solution. Let the two, or we will write since, whatever they are given we will write, since the ratio of the, this is the given thing, since the ratio of the two numbers is 2:5. Okay, they are given the ratio of the number, two whole number ratio they have given. What we will do here, let the first number be, that the first number be 2x and second number be 5x. We will take, let first number be 2x and second number be 5. See students, 2x is to 5x, okay, is same as 2:5. Both are same only, don't get confused. Okay, this is also same, this implies this only, both are same. Okay, now we took the first number be 2x and the second number be 5. What are the given condition? The difference between two whole number is 66. The two whole numbers difference, what they have given? 66. Now see, given the difference between two whole number is 66 they have given. What we will do? That is 5x minus 2x is equal to 66. The difference between two whole number, the difference means subtraction. You know, we took the difference between the two whole number be 66. Now we will solve this equation. See here, what is 5x minus 2x? Plus minus is minus. 5 minus 2 is 3x, which is the bigger number here. 5 has plus sign. 3x is equal to 66. Now you know how to solve this linear equation. Yes, in one variable. How to find out the solution? Now see students, to find out the value of x, we will divide both sides by 3 because we want to vanish this 3. Okay, dividing both sides by 3. See here, divide both sides by 3. 3 will get cancelled. 3 ones are 3, 22s are. So this implies x is equal to 22. We got the x value is 22. So what they told? What are the two numbers? Therefore, two numbers are. See here, 22 twos is how much students? 44 and 5 22s are. See 22 5s are. 5 2s are 10, 5 2s are 10, 11, 110. Therefore, two numbers are. Now, do the verification of this. So, verification see student. What they told? The difference between two whole number is 66. Is the difference between two whole number is 66? See, 110 minus 44. Here 10 minus 4 will be 6. Here it will be 10 minus 4 is 6. We got it as 66. Correct. Again see here, what they have given ratio for us? The ratio they have given is 2:5. Yes or no? Definitely see here, 11 22s are, 11 10s are, 11 2s are, 11 5s are. The ratio is also 2:5. Means definitely whatever we have got the number, that is correct, because we have got the same ratio and the difference is also we got here 66. Okay. Now you may get the question of why I written 5x minus 2x but not 2x minus 5, because here the difference between two whole number, we are getting here a positive number. As I know, that's why bigger number minus smaller number are done, because we are getting here a positive number. That's why if 5 multiplied by x, if we got any x number, definitely this number is bigger compared to this number. So this is about the sixth problem. Now we will see one more problem. See our seventh problem. Devishi has a total of rupees 590 as currency note. Currency notes in the denomination of rupees 50, rupees 20 and rupees 10. The ratio of the number of rupees 50 notes and rupees 20 notes is 3:5. If she has a total of 25 notes, how many notes of each denomination she has? Now see a student, we will solve the seventh problem. Now see, Devishi has a total of rupees 590. She has a total rupees 590 total amount she has. Okay. In the denomination she has 50 rupees and she has 20 rupees and she has 10 rupees in that rupees 590. What I want to tell is Devishi has a total amount of rupees 590. In that amount she has 50 rupees notes, some 20 rupees notes and some 10 rupees notes. Okay. The ratio of the number of rupees 50 notes and rupees 20 notes is, they have given how many notes she has of 50 rupees and 20 rupees, they have given in ratio. Okay. If she has a total of 25 notes, total she has a notes of 25 notes she have. How many notes of each denomination she has? In this problem what we have to find out is total she have 590 rupees. Total she have rupees 590 rupees. In this total Devishi has 25 notes. She has 25 notes she has. In this 25 notes, some 50 rupees notes are there, some 20 rupees notes are there and some 10 rupees notes are there. Okay. she has an amount of 590. In this 590 total notes she has 25 notes she have. Okay, in this 25 notes will contain 50 rupees notes, 20 rupees notes and 10 rupees notes. They have given the ratio of these two notes, that is 3:5. Okay, they are given the ratio of 50 rupees notes and 20 rupees notes, that is 3:5. So what we have to find out is how many she have of 50 rupees notes, 20 rupees notes and 10 rupees notes. Okay, in this problem what we have to calculate? We are going to calculate how many 50 rupees notes she have, 20 rupee notes she have and 10 rupee notes she have. Now see here, solution. Say they are given this ratios. Okay, since the ratio of the number of rupees 50 notes and rupees 20 notes is 3:5. They are given this. Okay, see, let the number of rupees 50 notes be 3x. Okay, see here students, 3x by 5x is the same as 3 by 5. You know this, right? Okay, you have learnt in a ratio chapter. Let the number of rupees 50 notes be 3x and number of rupees 20 notes be how much? 20 notes be 5x. We will take this. Okay. Now see here. Total notes, how many she has? Total notes is equal to, how many they are given total notes? That is nothing but 25. Total notes is equal to 25. Okay. Now see here. Total notes is 25. The number of rupees 10 notes. Then how much will be 10 notes will be? She has total notes of 25 notes minus, and we have here, she has number of 50 rupee notes is 3x plus how many 20 rupee notes we have here? 5x. Yes or no? Now see here, 25 minus, what is 3x plus 5x? It is 8x. Now we got here number of 50 rupee notes is 3x and she has 20 rupee notes is 5x and the number of rupee 10 notes is 25 minus 8x. Now see here, the amount see here, for rupees 50 notes. So how much amount she has of 50 notes we will calculate. That is rupees 50. How many notes we took here? That is 3x. The total amount will be rupees 150. Next year, 50 notes total amount, how much she has? Rupees 150x. Like this only we will calculate for rupees 20 notes. How much amount she has of 20 rupees? Okay, see here, rupees 20 into how many 20 notes we took here? 5x. That is rupees 100x. Okay. Again, third one, for rupees 10 notes, how much amount she has of rupees 10 notes? That is rupees 10 into 25 minus 8x. Okay. Now see here, total amount what they have given? Total amount is nothing but, they are given in the question, the total amount is 590. Total amount they have given is, total amount she has is rupees 590. Now see here, therefore we will add this all, rupees 150x plus rupees 100x plus rupees 10 multiplied by 25 minus 8x is equal to rupees 590. Okay, this is going to be equal to 590. Now solve this. 150x plus 100x plus 10 25s are 250 minus 10 8s are 80x is equal to 590. Like terms can be added in a mathematics section, no? 150 plus 100 is 250. What is 250 minus 80? 0 minus 0 is 0. 15 minus 8 is 7. Okay, here it will 170. 170x plus 250 is equal to 590. So this implies 170x is equal to 590 minus 250. What is 590 minus 250? 590 minus 250. 0, 9 minus 5 is 4, 5 minus 2 is 3. Here we got 340. This implies 170x is equal to 340. Now, what is the value of x? So, what is the value of x we are getting here? This implies x is equal to 340 divided by 170. 0, 0 will get cancelled. 7 ones are 7 twos are. So, this implies x value we got 2. So, in this question they are told to find out how many 20 rupees are notes are there, 50 rupees notes are there and 10 rupees notes are there. So, therefore, what we can take here? The number of 50 rupees notes. See what we got, x value 2. Say therefore the number of rupees 50 notes. So what we took it as? We took it as 3x. So 3 multiplied by x value, what we got? 2. It is 3 2s are 6. 50 rupee notes, how much she got? That is 6. Okay. The number of rupees 20 notes. What we have took it in question? They are given the ratio 3:5. We took the number of rupees 20 notes is 5x. That is 5 multiplied by 2. How many 20 rupees notes? That is 10. And the number of rupees 10 notes. So what we took the number of 10 rupees notes, that is 25 minus 8x. Yes or no? So that will be 25 minus 8 multiplied by 2. 25 minus 8 to the 16. What is 25 minus 16? It is 9. Means she has a number of 50 rupee note is 6, 20 rupee notes is 10 and 10 rupee note is 9. Now we will do the verification and we will see. We will see whether if you simplify rupees 50 notes, how much she got? 6 plus rupees 20 notes, how much she got? 10 plus rupees 10 notes, how much she got? 9. Now we will do the simplification. 50 6 are 300 plus 20 into 10 is rupees 200 plus rupees 10 nines are 90. 300 plus 200 is 500. 500 plus 90 is rupees 590. Yes or no? She has a currency of 590 rupees. Yes, they ask in the question how much 50 rupee note she has, 20 rupee note she has and 10 rupees note she has. We got she has 50 rupees notes of 6, 20 rupees notes 10 and 10 rupees notes 9. Okay, they ask the denomination of this only. So here, this completes your worked examples of some of the applications of linear equation in one variable. In next class we are going to solve exercise based on that, is exercise 3.2. Okay, thank you.